Hi guys. So I'm going to record this just a little bit differently this time because a friend of mine, Christina, and I went on a road trip, a long, long road trip. So we drove from Chicago to Charlotte. We drove. I don't know. I can't remember how it worked. But anyway, Charlotte, North Carolina to Chicago, and then back again. And so along the way, we decided to do some thrifting. And so we found some really awesome stuff. But because I found so much stuff, um, there is so much stuff that I can't just sit down and just show you one at a time without having to jump up a bunch of times. So I'm just going to kind of walk you around the table. As you can see, I've got a bunch of silk scarves, some vintage, some not vintage, but they're all silk except for this one. Look how adorable this scarf is. Now we know this is 60s, 70s. This is the only one that's not silk, but I couldn't pass it up because I knew it was vintage and the colors were just adorable. And then we got this Brighton belt. Christina found this Brighton belt for me, and it's a size 30, size medium, and it's just a beautiful belt. But we all know size 30 is not us normal women. So I'm going to list that one up, and then I'll kind of start back in the corner here. I have this vase here. It's a beautiful vase. Paid $5 for it. I cannot remember the name of it. I know there's a name, and I will have that listed in my eBay store what the name is. Some of you might recognize it, but it is a popular brand. And then I got a a ball jar number 13. There it is. Now somebody had turned it into a lamp, and I'm gonna take the lamp parts off and see if I can find a new lid without the hole in it. But if not, I'll sell it like that. I'll take the marbles out of it though. Francoma. Now this Francoma vase here, picture here, I think, now I can't find for sure, but I think it's supposed to be a teapot, so it's supposed to have a lid. But it's a 5T, and I can find a lot of numbers, but the teapot looks exactly like that, but that's not the number on the back. So I'm confused by that. I'm going to have to ask a Francoma expert about that. And then the dish, the little candy or serving dish, this is Francoma. I paid $3 each for those. I paid $3 for the ball jar. And then I have the Avon, and yes, it is 2 pieces, so I'm picking it up dangerously, I guess. And then see, how much did I pay? I had to wash it because it was really, really, really dirty. I think I paid $6 for that. And that can go for up to $60 on eBay. So yeah, so I'm real excited about that. It was on the very bottom shelf, buried behind a bunch of stuff. So somebody had hidden it, knowing that they were going to come back and get it later. And I like to crawl. I mean, I will get down and get dirty and get behind things. So I found it. And so, yeah, so I got it. This right here is a teapot that I paid $3 for this. And it's a genie teapot. And we've done some research on that. And I'm having a hard time with it because it looks mint green to me. And I don't know if my color scheme is off, but everybody else says it looks cream. So cream goes for quite a bit of money. So when I list it, I will be listing it as cream, possibly mint green. Depending on what you see. Yeah, okay, so we got a couple of I got a whole pitcher. Or actually, this is a beer stein. Paid $1 for the beer stein. Beautiful piece. And then I got some. These are so pretty, and they're really super, super thin. But look how pretty those are. Very old, very delicate. So this right here, when you put the black light behind it, it does glow. Yeah, it's like it's a sunbeam pitcher or bowl. Paid $3 for that, and because I'm moving around so much, I'm trying not to make you guys dizzy, but when I got home, I did realize that there is a chip right there, and but that's okay. This bohemian cut ruby red glass vase. Now, I've never spent this much money on a piece before, but it was a beautiful piece, gorgeous piece. I spent $62 on that. And now I have it listed on my eBay store now for starting bid at $175 and buy it now for $250. But beautiful, beautiful piece. And when you hold it up to the light, you just can't. I mean, you cannot fathom how beautiful that is. It's so pretty. Fenton. I got a piece of Fenton. Well, actually, I got a couple of pieces of Fenton. This is an old fan. Paid 99 cents for that. A couple of old bottles. Yes, the Pepsi has the 2 dots. Come on, focus. 2 dot Pepsi. Old Orange Crush. I paid $1.50 each for those. This I paid $1 for. Now, actually, I could sell this for 10 to 15, but I'm not going to because I do a lot of making fresh fruit simple syrups, and so that's going to come in really handy for that. And then this is another Fenton bowl. Look at it's the rose. Just beautiful. I paid $4 for this, and on my Fenton Facebook group, they were shocked at that price. They were like all the wows and oh my goshes, and yeah. So, okay, Dorothy Thorpe brandy pitcher. I didn't know it was a brandy pitcher. I just liked it, and I knew it was Dorothy Thorpe, but I liked that. I thought that was really cool. Oh, and my little, this is adorable. Let me see if I can spread it out so you can see it, but it's an apron. It's a 50s style apron, little see-through, little just cute, sexy little apron. This teacup set, hand painted. I paid $1 each for these, and they are super, super thin. And I haven't decided yet if they are actually, the cup itself is made from an egg. There are egg cups because it's thinner than the plate itself, but no markings whatsoever. But it is hand painted, very old, very, very, very pretty. So I couldn't pass that up. And those of us older folks out there remember the baby spoons made with the little rubber piece on the end. I think I paid like 50 cents for that. And then this hand painted brooch, porcelain brooch. Isn't that pretty? $5 for that. Now this one is Nippon, which you don't see Nippon very often. And for those of you who don't know Nippon, Nippon is just Japan in Japanese. So 50 cents for this hand-painted Nippon plate. And it's literally, well, I can hold it in the palm of my hand. So it's that small, tiny, tiny, tiny. And then these 2 ashtrays here are made in occupied Japan. So they are both really, really pretty. And they feel hand painted as well, the texture on the paint. And then I've got this little dish with handle. It's an R&S made in Germany. Paid $1 for that. This is probably going to be my longest video because I have so much to show you. These I haven't decided, but I think they're Delfts. So you can see the Delfts, and they've got the windmill and the little farm on them. I believe they are candle holders, but they are so, so tiny. Like this is literally the width of a quarter. 99 cents for those. And here's another Delft's piece. You can always tell Delfts by the color. Most of them have windmills on them. And this is just, it's not very tall at all. I can put my hand up to it. You can see how tall it is, probably 2.5, 3 inches. And it does say Delfts on the bottom. If I can get it to focus. There we go. $3 for that. Christina found a lot of this stuff I have this beautiful swan wall pocket. Isn't that the prettiest thing? No markings. Well, it does have a marking, and I did find them online. Well, Christina found one pair of them, and so, but I can't read that. I'll have to see if I can put a marking in that. But anyway, it's a wall pocket. It's really, really cute. And then some Pyrex creamer, and that's the creamer. That's the gravy boat that's supposed to have a plate under it. And then the sugar is supposed to have a lid on it. But $3 each for these pieces. And I'll list them together. This piece right here, this is just beautiful. This is one of my favorite, I think. And I don't know if you can see on the back, Menlum, and it is, I can't find this particular one, but this one goes for quite a bit of money. And then I found, of course, the Starbucks Christmas. This one is only 2015, I believe, 17. So, but even looking on eBay, I'm not finding a lot of the purple, so that's good. And then for y'all that might remember, I have this Miss Piggy mug and teapot, so now I can list it as a whole set, two cups and the teapot together. Another Delph's. This canister is just really, really pretty, but look at that. Isn't that really super pretty? I paid $1. No, I paid 50 cents for that. 50 cents, yeah. So, and then we have the candle lampshade from Yankee Candle, and I paid $4 for that. And you can see there's a lot of crazing on it already, and it's not that old, but I'm finding a lot of these lampshades on eBay, but not this particular one. And you can see it's just got a whole town on it, and so it's just really, really pretty. The little hobnail hen in the blue, a couple of team logo hats. So I don't really know a lot about those. Christina told me that there were some money. So, and look at this old macrame purse. I'm going to clean that up, but that's 70s right there, totally. Now I got this for me. I paid 15 for this. I wouldn't have paid that much if I was going to resell it. But yeah, so the Wiener Dog planner, you guys know that I have a little lovely Wiener Dog, and I love Wiener Dog stuff. But I'm really particular about the kind of Wiener Dog stuff I get. So that being said, I paid 15 for it, but only because I knew I wasn't going to resell it. I wouldn't have paid that much if I wasn't going to sell it. Now look at this. This is, I don't even know what year this is, but you open it up. The plastic is broken on it. And actually it was just one little slit on the side, but to get it home, because I was flying, I took the salt and pepper shakers out and wrapped them up, so it tore the plastic quite a bit more. But it doesn't matter. It's still in the original box. These are little hand towels. And that, wow, I mean, the difference in hand towels from, it looks like possibly 50 or 60s, early 70s. These are wooden, and they're made in Japan. Let's see if I can get it to focus. Salad set. And then it is just adorable. I haven't really looked this up yet, to be honest. Barth and Dreyfus of California. So it's funny that it's put together in California, but these are made in Japan. But it's just adorable in the original box. So somebody probably got it as a wedding gift and never opened it. And then I got some cocktail stirrers. These are all glass vintage cocktail stirrers. Some short, some long. This little tiny vase, again, this isn't very big. It's about the same, or even actually a little shorter than that, so about 2 inches tall. There's no markings on it, so I don't know. I paid $1, but you know it's old. You know it's so old, and it's so pretty. And then I've got these in there, but look at this little train, a little baby planter. Isn't that so cute? Now I can only find one very similar to it. A little face on the front. On the back it's blank. No markings on it, but I'll probably list that for $15. So super cute. Now to my big haul. And this is probably the biggest reason why I wanted to do it this way, is because Christina actually found them and I bought them $6 a piece, and they are all except one in the original boxes, and they're all decanters, and they're all different prices. Every one of them. Some of them are just regular color. Some of them is carnival glass. And then there's different, like there's another carnival glass, and they all have something that talks about the person on the back. This is George Washington here. He's the only white one. And then the older ones come in the smaller boxes. They're a little bit smaller, but the carnival glass is a deeper carnival glass, like it's a true carnival glass. It's not, see how deep that carnival is compared to this one, where this is the only one this is JFK. I paid $5 for because it wasn't in the box. But see the difference in the carnival glass? This is a true carnival glass here. This is what you're looking for when you're looking for carnival glass. This is not worth anything as far as the carnival glass, if that's what you're looking at. If you're wanting to buy any kind of carnival glass, make sure you're looking for the deep luster. You're looking for, you really can't, the blue you can tell, but the red, if you're getting a good one, you actually have to hold it up to the light because it looks black unless you hold it up to the light and you can see the red. So yeah, I got 3 of those real deep carnival glass, and see just the luster is so much deeper. And let's see, that's the orange, so you can just see the difference. And this isn't even carnival glass, that's just red glass. Let me see, that was the orange or the amber, and then the green one. The green one is not. Let me put this back. I'm trying not to make you guys sick, but even next to the green one is not as deep. Well, I guess it is. So you can still see how deep the carnival is, or the luster is, compared to the newer version of it. So anyway, guys, this is my haul, and I will be listing, I'm going to try to get these jars listed. I'll probably sell those for probably $25 each. I'm debating on putting them on as a lot because there are so many of them. If somebody wants the whole collection. See, okay, so I've missed a couple of pieces here. Now, I did think that these were Majolica, but they're not. But they're still very, very pretty, very old. And for the set of these, I paid $2, and they were all taped together. So there's a little bit of nicking, not really even chips, but on, you can see that the paint's kind of nicked off a little bit in a few of the pieces. And then the little, these bears, they're definitely old. These are, I looked them up. They're Japan. And I didn't find the exact bears, but a pair are almost just like them that I want to say they were 40s, but I don't remember exactly, but they're adorable little salt and pepper shakers. I'm looking to see if I missed anything. And now if you see something that you want that I haven't listed in my eBay store back from when it was, go into my eBay store. Not all of this is going to be listed right away. This is a crock that I'm going to keep, actually, because I actually like it. The lid doesn't belong to it. It doesn't fit just right, but that's okay. It looks really good with it. I paid $1 for that. I don't think I've missed anything else, but if there is anything you see that you want, that I haven't listed. Just beautiful, beautiful. I'll kind of go through the scarves like one at a time so you can see them. This one I can't really figure out what the name of it is, but it is 100% silk, and I thought there was a brand on it somewhere, but I don't remember. That one's just a beautiful piece, and this is a Vina. This one looks vintage to me. Isn't that gorgeous? Just so, so, so pretty. Get the right side out so you can see. That looks very vintage, doesn't it? And like I said, these are all silk. Let me see. This one kind of looked vintage to me also. And this is kind of a combination of silk and polyester, nylon. Sorry. I knew there was a word I was looking for, but I'm actually looking for the tag on this one. This one's a Kathy Lee, made in Italy. I can get that to focus. There we go. Kathy Lee, made in Italy. This one was really super pretty. Now it's folded in half, but you can see both sides, so it's reversible. Both sides, so pretty. And then this one, there's a couple of Ralph Lauren's in here. This one was just really pretty. I think this one is vintage also. This one is, that one's a Ralph Lauren. So you can see how pretty it is. Some of them are square, some of them are oblong. And then this one is also, to me, I see this as vintage also, but look how pretty that is. It's going to have to be cleaned. It's got a couple of spots on it. So pretty. And this one is Specialty House. So anyway, so you guys, my bears. I did forget to show you my bears. So I've gotten quite a collection of my bears here. And with these bears, they are Boyd's bears. I paid $4 a piece for them. And each one of them has a name. But when you look them up, see if I can open it up. If I look up Edmund comes up. They all look different, but the Edmund all have crocheted, something crocheted on them. And these are worth really good money, I found out. And then this one is, see if I can open her up, Bailey. And again, so Bailey comes up and she looks a little different. Every one of them has a different coat, has a different something, but they are just adorable. So I've got quite a collection of Boyd's bears now. I may end up saving them for my granddaughters. I don't know. My granddarlings keep wanting to play with them, and I keep smacking their little hands away because I haven't decided yet. They're still so young. They don't know how to take care of anything. So I may put them away and save them. I haven't decided yet. That's just going to have to be something that, I have to decide. Christmas is coming up, so I may list them too around Christmas time just because they, could be a good gift for a collector. Anyway, you guys, this has been fun. We had such a good time on our girls' trip, and it was so much fun just going. We took our dogs with us, and we just went from place to place and just explored and went back roads and just had such a good time. Christina, I love you. Thank you for helping me find all my beautiful finds. And you guys, I'll talk to you next time.